Queen Xelyra of the Vokari Dominion was 8 feet tall, plated in shimmering violet armor grown from her own chitin and genetically engineered to be the apex of her species. She was the culmination of 10,000 years of selective refinement, stronger, faster, and more intelligent than any natural-born being. Humans were a curiosity to her, nothing more. So when Captain Elias Ward was summoned before her throne, he already understood the dynamic. To her, he was a specimen, a study, perhaps even a joke. He saluted stiffly as the massive queen rose from her throne of obsidian roots. Her 4 eyes glowed molten gold as they narrowed at him. "So," she purred, her voice a layered vibration that seemed to echo inside his bones. "This is the human who claims immunity to our scans." Elias inhaled slowly. "I didn't claim immunity, Your Majesty. I said your scanners returned inconsistent readings." "That's different." Her mandibles clicked with amusement. "Your biology is primitive. Your genome is like a child's toy, a simple machine pretending to compete with star-forged lineage." Her advisors laughed, the sound like metal scraping together. Elias just clenched his jaw. Xelyra stepped down from her throne, towering over him, leaning close enough that he could see the bioluminescent veins pulsing along her throat. "You humans fascinate me," she murmured. "You survive poisons that should kill you. You adapt to worlds that should crush you. But genetically?" She tapped her claws, each longer than his finger, against his chest. "You are pitifully weak." He held her gaze. "Then why do your scanners keep flagging anomalies?" That made her pause. Her top advisor, Virek, shifted uneasily. "Majesty, the anomalies could be contamination. Human DNA is unstable." "It is not unstable," Elias snapped. "It's adaptive." The queen laughed, a deep, echoing sound that shook the vines above them. "Adaptive," she repeated. "Your species split from apes a mere blink ago. Mine carved empires from the stars, while yours huddled in caves." He could argue. Oh, he could, but it would be pointless. To her, humanity's resilience was amusing, not impressive. Still, he wasn't here to win pride. He was here on behalf of the Terran coalition. His ship, Resolute, had been intercepted near the Vokari border. Diplomatic failure meant war. And a war humans couldn't win. Xelyra circled him like a hunting beast. "Perhaps," she said, "your anomalies hide the secret of your stubborn survival. Perhaps I should." "Majesty," Virek interrupted, bowing deeply. "Shall I prepare the biodiagnostic chamber?" She waved a hand. "Do it." Elias swallowed. This was going to be uncomfortable. Middle, the scan that shouldn't have been possible. The biodiagnostic chamber resembled a cocoon carved from obsidian flesh. It pulsed faintly, alive. Elias tried not to stare too long at the organic cables snaking along the floor. "Remove your clothing," Virek ordered. Xelyra raised a brow. "Do you humans require privacy?" "No," Elias lied, lifting his chin. He stripped with the calm dignity of someone who refused to be humiliated. The queen watched him with scientific interest, not lust, not disgust, just curiosity. "Begin," she commanded. The cocoon closed around him, sealing him in darkness. Liquid warmth filled the space around his limbs. Not water, something thicker. A humming sensation passed through his bones. Scanning metabolic output. Scanning mitochondrial structures. Scanning neurogenetic lattice. Elias felt the machine probing deeper, mapping the very essence of him. Outside, faint voices filtered through the fluid. "His telomere length is abnormal." "No, that can't be right." "Run it again." Elias frowned. "Telomeres?" Nobody had mentioned telomeres. The voices grew sharper. His mitochondrial density, it's far above baseline. That's impossible. Humans degrade under stress. They don't improve. Majesty, Vyrek whispered, sounding alarmed. His genome, it shows accelerated microadaptation. What? The Queen snapped. Explain. His DNA is rewriting itself. Silence. A tense, heavy silence. Then the cocoon peeled open. Elias gasped, blinking as cold air hit him. Xelyra loomed above him, all four eyes focused intensely. What are you, human? The entire chamber buzzed with fear now, real fear, not arrogance. Elias stood shakily. Just a man trying to complete a diplomatic mission. The Queen shook her head slowly, as though unsure whether to believe him. No, she murmured. Your genome, it responded to our scanner. It changed to resist it. Instantly. He shrugged. I told you. Humans adapt. That level of instantaneous mutation is not adaptation. It is evolution in real time. No species does that. Vyrek whispered, Majesty, this is dangerous. If humans can evolve at will. We cannot, Elias said firmly. We have limits. Xelyra hissed. Your body nullified our nanite probes within seconds. My species cannot do that. Not even engineered royal blood. She stepped closer, eyes wide with something bordering awe. You may be the most genetically potent organism I've encountered. That's overstating it, he said. It is not. She turned to her advisors. Bring the genetic replication scanner. Now. Vyrek hesitated. Majesty, that scanner is for breeding evaluation. It is not appropriate to use on an alien. Now. Elias blinked. Breeding evaluation? Wait. The Queen held up a hand. Human, step inside the next chamber. Is this still part of diplomacy? He muttered. Everything is diplomacy, she replied, voice low and unreadable. The scan that changed everything. The new chamber glowed soft blue. Rings of floating holographic runes rotated in silence. A platform rose beneath him. Xelyra entered behind him. Her guards remained outside. This device evaluates genetic compatibility for royal heirs, she said. It projects theoretical offspring viability. Elias blanched. You're scanning me for what? To understand your anomaly. Not to. Her mandibles twitched. Do not flatter yourself. But knowledge requires thorough data. He stepped onto the platform anyway. Fighting would be pointless. The scanner activated. Light enveloped him. Holographic strands, his DNA, spiraled into view. A second set of spirals appeared beside it. Vokari royal genetics, marked with bioluminescent sigils. The chamber hummed. Calculations ran. Then, the holograms merged. Successfully. Xelyra froze. Vyrek, who had been monitoring from outside, stumbled into the chamber. Majesty, the system must be malfunctioning. Xelyra's eyes widened, a rare expression of raw disbelief. No, she whispered. It's functioning perfectly. Elias swallowed. What does it mean? Slowly, she turned toward him. Our genome is encoded to reject all non-Vokari DNA. It cannot merge with other species. Her voice trembled, not with fear, but with something Elias couldn't yet identify. It has never merged before. But with humans? With you, she corrected softly. It created a viable hybrid sequence, naturally, instantly. Vyrek shook his head violently. Majesty, this is an anomaly, not destiny. Silence. Her eyes locked onto Elias. You do not understand what this means. For millennia, our bloodline has stagnated. Engineered perfection has limits. We stopped evolving long ago. She lifted a trembling hand. But your DNA adapts in seconds. It integrates with all stimuli. It corrected our code where it was failing. Elias stared at the hologram, at the glowing hybrid sequence suspended above him. So your scan changed because? Because human genetics, she breathed, are not primitive. They are the most resilient template we have ever encountered. The Queen, once mocking, once laughing at humanity, now regarded him with something like reverence or danger. You could revitalize our entire species, she said quietly. That sounds like a problem, he replied. For whom? She murmured. Ending a choice with consequences. Negotiations no longer felt like negotiations. Xelyra dismissed her court and led Elias to a private viewing balcony overlooking the glowing forests of Vokari Prime. You realize, she said softly, your existence threatens the balance of power in this galaxy. I didn't ask for that, he muttered. Perhaps not. She studied him. But fate rarely asks permission. He exhaled. What happens now, Your Majesty? A long silence. Then she turned fully toward him, crossing her arms. You will return to your coalition, she said. You will tell them the Vokari seek peace, not war. We will open our borders to cooperation. Elias blinked. Just like that. No, she stepped closer. In exchange, you will return to us. As liaison. As bridge between our species. He frowned. Because of the hybrid sequence? Because of what it represents, she said. Not breeding. Don't twist my words. But evolution. Potential. Her gaze hardened. Do not fear. I do not own you. But I will not allow the galaxy to panic over something they do not understand. He looked out at the glowing horizon, thinking. After everything being mocked, scanned, analyzed, nearly dissected, he expected to feel resentment. But instead, he felt possibility. All right, he said finally. I'll return as liaison. The Queen nodded once, a gesture of deep respect. Good, she said, because I suspect your species and mine have much to learn from each other. As he prepared to depart, she added quietly, and Captain Ward, the next time someone laughs at human genetics, remind them what I discovered today. He smiled faintly. I'll keep that in mind. As his shuttle lifted off, Xelyra watched the stars. For the first time in centuries, the Queen felt something ancient stir within her. Hope.